July. We sat outside and we watched a little bit of fireworks, but we're getting older now, so it's not like, I don't know, it's not like everything now like it used to be. But happy 4th of July to everybody. I went live yesterday and said hi to a few people, and then today we're going to be putting makeup on because my daughter's going to be coming to see me and visit with me. And so today we are putting some makeup on because the daughter's coming to see me. While we do that, we're going to be making some coffee because I just feel like I need a little bit of more coffee. I had to put some videos out today that I've been using the product and stuff like that. I'm going to ground my coffee today because I want it really good. And I have been not feeling good, so therefore I had not been doing my work. I've pretty much just been getting up, going to bed, taking my medicine. I found out that I have COPD, which evidently I had it 15 years ago. I didn't even know it, and they gave me a Advair inhaler or something. I didn't even know it. And so they gave me another one with powder, and I was like, wait, I've had this before. And so then she gave me an appointment. I'm going to go be seeing a respiratory therapist so that they can say for sure that I've always had asthma, but, you know, and smoking doesn't help. So we're trying to figure out how to get me to quit smoking, and I'm really trying to figure it out. Hold on, we're going to be loud. If you don't grind your coffee, you're so missing out. I never used to grind my coffee. I never used to really care about what my coffee was like as long as I had coffee. And now I'm so different. Now I'm spoiled. It's like, no, I've got to have ground coffee, and I like it freshly ground. So it really, and I've been using this, it's called Kicking Horse Coffee. I don't know if you've ever heard it, and I got the Three Sisters. I got it off Amazon, and it just got that real chocolatey, nice, just, I don't know, this nice, real chocolatey, like, smell to it. And then I also been using this other kind by Kicking Horse Coffee, and this one's called Smartass. So I can be a smartass if I want to. Finally got my video out for the hair product, or the shampoo that I did. And oh my gosh, look at this. Like, my hair is so bouncy. And I don't know what I want to do with my hair today, but it is growing. But I've been taking this collagen with peptides in it. And girls, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, beauty works from the inside out. And this grass-fed collagen with peptides and vitamin C and biotin in it is the bomb. Not only that, but girl, I've been taking so much. Like, I've been taking, I need to take this right now, but I've been taking this, I'm going to be talking about it, but this 5 something, I think it's called this, and it's got like your B12, all your B vitamins and stuff in it. Yeah, it's good. Put it under your tongue. That way that it goes straight to your bloodstream. And then I also have a nasal thing that they sent me. And this is by Tricoletto, I believe. And it's a mineral nasal cleaning. Naturally cleanses your nose. Natural mineral complex. I don't know yet. I haven't tried it. Yeah, you're funny. Okay, thank you. And so now that I have the COPD, I have to take this. And it's just not been fun. It's just not been fun. But anyways, I would let the butterflies out, but I just don't really feel like it. I feel like having my cute top on. I'm glad you like my butterflies. They're from Victoria's Secret, so if you want to ever see them in person, just go find you a woman that buys Victoria's Secret that doesn't have the underwire. I don't wear underwire, so it's like a t-shirt. Thank you, Aunt Sari. So what did everybody do for the 4th of July? I feel so much better since I got everything done I needed to get done as far as my product promoting, because when I get like where I don't do it for like, if I take off for like 2 days or something, I start feeling so bad because I'm like, these people sent these products to me because they wanted me to sample them, and here I am taking them, but I'm not doing my job, and it just makes me feel just really uneasy, not happy, and yeah, so I'm glad that I am now all caught up. I love Vent. I got some foil right now. I'm about to light up. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay, whatever. You do you. You do you. If that's what you want to do, you do you. But don't tell us about it because me, myself, and I'm sure a lot of other people in the comment do not want to hear about you trying to kill yourself, okay? Yeah. We don't want to hear about that shit. It's disgusting. It's gross. So, anyway, back to regular program. I gotta figure out, like, what makeup I want to wear today. Because, of course, you guys know me. When I feel good and stuff, I put my makeup on. I don't care what you do, to be honest. No, I would not accept. I'm sorry. I'm married. I'm happily married, and I do tarot reading. And I do, like, breaking news. I'm an investigative reporter, and I do tarot reading. So, if you ever want me to do a true crime that you know about or something, or a celebrity, or even yourself, if you want me to do a personal reading, you have to contact me through email, and we go from there, and I'll do your personal reading. Other than that, that's pretty much, I'm a beauty person. Witchcraft? Okay, no, it's not witchcraft. It's called tarot cards. Big difference. Learn what witchcraft is. Witchcraft is not what I do, honey. I'm sorry. Very sorry, but I've been to heaven, and I love our Heavenly Father, so I would never do anything like that. You should see, like, I was watching on YouTube, and it made me actually disgusted of a person that it's a male, but getting BBLs, getting their lips, like, bigger than their face, and then going to Dubai and getting shit and pissed on and tortured, you know, like, whoa, like, what? And loving it because of the money. If people are like that because of money, you know, this is a 25-year-old. Like, I do not understand what the hell people are doing to themselves. Like, it's disgusting. People want to be so degraded and everything else, you know. It's just, it's nasty and it's gross, and yeah, it's just not right. It's just not. And the world has just gone crazy. And then somebody wants to say something to me about reading cards. Please, please give it up. Give it up. There's people out there doing so much crazy stuff. You don't even know. You have no idea. So just, shit, get out. Besides that, I don't need your negativity either. I live with a light around me, and that light is God. So you can believe in whatever you want to believe in. I don't care. It's your privilege to believe in whoever, whatever. Just don't bring it around me. That's what I say. And all these people who think other people are into witchcraft, they don't know witchcraft. Witchcraft is some serious shit that literally you can bring in like 2,000-year-old dragons and weird shit attached to you, and you can't get rid of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can put literally curses on people. You can do some bad shit. If you think that, you know, if you think that the wicked is real, then you better think that God is real, because he is. And like, you don't want to be a statistic. You don't want to have to worry about that kind of shit. That's some shit way over people's power, you know? And it's just, I'm glad you're hanging out with me because I'm not a bad person. Just because I read cards, listen, I can see things, right? And I believe that God gives you different spirituality ways of seeing things. And I only read the cards because I actually feel the energy. We're all built of energy. So the cards are really for you. They're not really for me, you know? Yes, Jesus is king. Jesus died for our sins, all right? He came here as a perfect man to show everybody that you don't go with what the world wants. And in return, he gave his whole entire life, you know, and got tortured and everything else, which evidently some people just love, you know. Hello from Texas. My mom was born and raised in Houston, and that's how my daddy found her. He went to Houston, Texas. So my great great grandfather father Cornelius Ennis. You ever heard of Ennis, Texas? That's my great great grandfather. Yeah. So anyway, I just want to say to everybody, listen, we all have opinions. You know what I'm saying? Our opinions do affect other people. Words affect other people. Words are spells, literally, okay? So when you say something negative to someone, you're putting the spell out to the universe. And karma is real, people. You don't understand that once you do something bad to someone, you may not get caught with it, but God always knows, and karma always comes and knocks on your door. Might not get you right then and there. It might be 10 years. It might be 20 years. It might be tomorrow. But karma is always, always going to come and get you. Do you understand that? So be careful about your thoughts and what you say to people. I don't know what Ephesians 4:29 is. I do know the devil knows the Bible better than we do. But whatever it is, if it comes out of the Bible, you know, I believe in the Ten Commandments. I believe there's a lot of different amazing stories in the Bible. And you know, the Ten Commandments pretty much sums up everything. It's kind of like the law of the land is just don't gossip about people. Don't unalive people. Don't disrespect people. Don't sleep with people you shouldn't sleep with. Like, it's more of a moral thing than anything. But how do you get to heaven? Morally, you know, morally. You get to heaven morally. So I just want to say that, you know, I'm no one perfect that's coming on here, but I do want to talk about the women that go on social media and they act like they have gotten everything and they're so rich and they're so this and they're so that, right? But the things they have to do to have that, honey, there's people that have came back and said secretly they've had to do dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have to do something like that just so that you can make posts on social media, something's wrong. Something is really wrong with you. So this one, I was listening to this story, and they say it's a true story. It's this person on YouTube, and people write him in emails to tell their story. And I guess this one girl, she went to Dubai on her story. And she said that she was picked up, they took their passports. And then she said that she was sent to a beautiful hotel. And then this guy came and picked her up in one of the nicest cars out there, you know. And she felt like a luxury, princess. And she thought she was going to be meeting these, rich men and all of this stuff, you know. And what ended up happening was they gave her a shit ton of money and they dropped her off at the mall. And they said, go buy whatever it is you want to buy and we'll be back here at 10 p.m. So pretty much She went and she got to feel great and everything, and she got to buy all the things her heart desired. But then when they came to pick her up, as she was riding in this car and she was feeling like a princess, and she had bought her a nice dress to wear and everything, and this is on YouTube. When I get done with this, I will put it in the description below. What are you whining about, Victoria? What are you whining? Come here. What are you whining about? What? You want to be held? Okay, give me 1 second. I will hold you. Jeez. Just stop whining. Stop whining. It's getting on my nerves. I don't know what's wrong with you today. Just stop it. What the hell is that? Just stop doing all that shit. Alright. So, after I tell you the story, I'm going to tell you the moral of the story. Stop. I'm going to tell you the moral of the story and what I got out of the story. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you while I put my makeup on. That's what I do. Yes, I think Trump is a good man, a good president, whatever. I don't lick his ass, and I don't worship him, okay? So let's just get that. Stop worshiping celebrities. Stop worshiping presidents. Stop worshiping people. Because I'm going to tell you the story that is a real life story of somebody else's life. This is Victoria. She is a little 1 pound, 2 pound chihuahua. And she's spoiled and she wanted to lay beside me. So her name is Victoria Faith Washam. Anyway, so back to the story. So the girl says that, she feels like a princess. She's being driven in, I believe it was one of those Bentleys. You know what I'm talking about? The most expensive Bentley. You got to talk about, we're talking about like Dubai. So like one of the most expensive Bentleys or something like that. What are those called? Phantoms? A Phantom or something like that? You guys can help me out on that. Is it a Phantom? Is that what it is that we're talking about? Is it a Phantom or what is it? You guys know? Do you know what Bentley I'm talking about? Anyway, that doesn't matter. Let's continue on with the story. And yes, I'm going to look like a clown for a minute, but that's okay. All right, so she is riding and she's feeling like a princess and she's all dolled up. She's got all of her all her makeup done, and she's just so excited. She is a prostitute, so she's like, I'm gonna go see this guy. I'm gonna go, he's already spent a lot of money on me, so I'm gonna go see this guy, and all I have to do is just a one night thing, and then I'm done. So on the way there, she says she feels like a princess. Everything was perfect. And she was thinking, this guy is really amazing, to let me spend all that money and buy all these gifts and everything. I wanted to send it back home because she was from South Africa, is what the letter had said. And she wanted to send money back home, but they made her spend it there at the store or at the mall. And so she says we pull up to like a billionaire's house. She said it was like $100 million house. Go somewhere else if you want to see something, okay? Because I'm doing story time and makeup. And I'm talking about someone's real life here. All right? All right, thanks. So anyway, they pull up there, and she said as soon as she got out of the car and she got into the house, she knew right then and there, because they had taken her passport the day before, and they let her have 1 day by herself resting before, the activities occurred. No, take that back. No, the night before, she had, okay, the very night, okay, let's back up, because I'm trying to remember this story. All right, so the night before, she had gotten in Dubai the night before, and she was told, I guess one of the guys that she worked for in a brothel from because she worked in a brothel, okay? She worked in a brothel, and she was taken over there from, with her pimp, I guess. I guess it was her pimp, her and 2 other girls. Well, secretly, they were telling each other, they were telling each girl, you know, don't trust the other girl, blah, blah, blah. And they were all from Africa, okay? Mind you, they were from Africa. So, this is the first night. The first night, she said that and she wouldn't say the age or anything, but she said that all of a sudden they were in the suite. She was told to smell beautiful and look beautiful. And then these 3 guys brought their sons. She wouldn't tell the age. They wouldn't tell the age on YouTube. So I'm assuming it was very, very, very young sons of these Arabics, whatever. And she said that she had to sleep with the sons, then she had to sleep with the nasty old men. All right. She did all that. She felt disgusted, nasty, gross. She couldn't wash it off of her. Then the next day, this is when she gets in the Bentley. They drive her to the, well, first of all, the guy talks to her and he says, you know, we really think that you're special and you handled yourself very well, so we're going to do something special for you, which come to find out they had been doing with each and every girl. They just didn't want each other to talk to each other. Mind you, they didn't have their passports, as that was taken as soon as they got to Dubai. So then she said that as now she had spent all that money, and she's riding in, I want to say a Phantom or something like that. She's riding in a Phantom, and she said that as soon as they pulled in the driveway, she knew she was in a lot of trouble, because this was a billionaire's house. Not a millionaire, but she said a billionaire. And she said as soon as she walked in, they started treating her bad, started saying that you are our slave now. You're going to do what we want to do. And then she said right outside the house was a yacht, a very expensive yacht. So she said that they take her and they put her on the yacht. And she said now during this time she didn't know that this was being done to her other 2 friends as well. They had been separated at this time, and they were told not to talk to each other, not to like each other, anything, right? And trust the process with my makeup, thank you. And so she said that they got on the yacht, and down at the bottom, I guess this is a huge yacht, and one of the Arabs own it or whatever. And she said that they took her down in like a dungeon thing. She said that they ripped her clothes off. She said that they beat her, they pissed on her, they shit on her. They made her eat it, then she threw up, they made her eat that. And she was begging and crying for her life, and she was thinking about how she had spent that money at, you know, at the mall, thinking that her, you know, that she was a princess and she was going to be treated as a princess. And she said even though she was a lady of the night, she had never, you know, saw herself like this. You know, and then she said also, I was telling myself I was never ever going to do this work again. I never wanted to do this anymore. If I make it out of this alive, I never want to do this anymore. And so long story short, I guess they did everything in all 3 of her holes. They beat her, they shit on her, they pissed on her, they made her drink it, she threw up, they made her eat it. And then the most horrible part was, here she was chained like a dog. She said I was chained like a dog. And the most horrible part is that there was a dog there. And the dog was evidently already knew what to do, she said. That this wasn't the first time. And she said that the dog got, you know, did that. And she said the whole time she's crying, she's chained up. The dog's vicious. She's thinking to herself, She never ever wants to do, this kind of work again. How could she take all those gifts, when she had no idea that this was going to happen? And how is she going to get out of this alive? And was she going to be able to get her passport? And did these people really own her for life? Like, she was terrified. So in her letter, she said that after, she said probably 12 or 14 hours of this, she got taken back to the hotel, and as she was walking in, both of her friends were walking in. And she said they started to talk with each other because the guy has said, you know, oh, you guys, had tried to separate them to where they wasn't friends and stuff anymore. And so the guy had told them, that don't trust each other. You're the best out of all of them, you know. Double click that like button, everybody. Subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be telling you stories like this because I listen. One thing about me is I listen. When I hear something, I pay close attention to what I'm listening to. And this is a channel that has like over 30, 40,000 people. And it's where people, they email this person, and then this person reads all the traumatic things that's happened to them so they can get it off their chest and not feel like they have to live with it for the rest of their life, and yet they don't want to tell anybody else. And believe me, I've heard stories of Dubai, so this is not too far-fetched. Anyway, so she gets a hold of her friend, they start talking, they figure out how, I'm going to be 50 in 2 months. They figure out how they're going to escape and all this other stuff. So then the guy, and now they did tell her as well that if she got caught without her passport, because they took her passport, that if she got caught without it, that she would go to prison. So now she's thinking, if I get caught and I don't have my passport, I'm going to go to prison. On top of all this hideous stuff, on top of when she's like telling her friends, like, we got to get out of this. What are we going to do? And they're like, we don't know. So she goes back to her hotel and she sees all the gifts that she had bought, thinking that she was a princess. And she said not one of those items meant anything. She said, matter of fact, it was a constant reminder of what had happened to her the night before and the night before. And the previous night. So the 2 nights. The 2 nights. And she said she didn't even want those gifts. So the moral of the story is this, of what I'm trying to say. Is that we may think that we want money. We may think that we want all these items and stuff. But a lot of times you don't know what comes with it or what you have to do. And pretty much at the end, what it's saying, hey, redheaded, at the end, what it's saying is that she had to sell her soul for all that materialistic things, which materialistic things means nothing. It means nothing. And how is she going to get her soul back? How is she going to get her dignity back? After sleeping with children the first night, and then being made to sleep with a dog. How is she going to get anything back? She didn't know. But finally, I guess the pimp or whatever, I guess let them all go back to the country that they were from, and she was so devastated that she did not want to ever buy materialistic things again. She did not want to be a lady of the night. She did not envy other people of wanting things. And that's what I'm trying to say here, is that people go on this social media and they see thank you. I'm glad that you like my outfit. I'm glad that you like it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because it is absolutely adorable. Get your nails off my stuff. Stop. You're just ruining my shirt. Stop. And Honey, I'm not a 304. Number one. Get that straight. All right? I've never been a 304. All right? I've never sold my pussy. You stupid, sick motherfucker. All right? I'm married. I'm happily married. I'm talking about a story. Not my story. I'm talking about a story. Okay? Get it through your thick skull that this does happen to people who think that they want more than what they actually have in this world. And it's all materialistic things. Okay? What I'm trying to say is don't want materialistic things. You don't need materialistic things. It is based on a true story. And that's why I'm trying to tell you is that even after all of that, she never wanted to look at those purses. She didn't want to look at those dresses. She didn't want to look at the perfume she had bought because none of it cleansed her soul out of everything that she had went through. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if you signed up for something and it was something totally different in another country? I said whenever I get done, I will give you the YouTube channel and let you go listen to it yourself. But sometimes people need a freaking wake-up call. The only person that's got a mental health problem is you on here, girl. You're on here saying that I got a mental health problem when you don't even fucking know me. Get over yourself. Really.
You wanna leave me to go? I'm gonna go to the bank.
What, baby?
I'm gonna go to town or go to the bank.
Okay, I want to go with you.
Well, then,
Let me get I'm almost done.
Okay.
So anyways, that is the moral of the story, is that don't always want someone else's life and don't always want materialistic things because you don't know what comes with it, especially in that kind of atmosphere. And you seeing these girls, listen to me closely. All these influencers, right? All these influencers and shit showing off all this brilliant life that all these other young girls want. This is what they have to do, is go eat shit and stuff. And a lot of people are getting sick and dying because they're making them eat shit that people are dying. Okay? So they're getting diseases that they can't get rid of. Redheaded said hi, babe.
Well, hi. I'm glad some of them are saying something positive.
Yeah, you know how the women are. They're so jealous of a woman that's literally, I'm a woman. I don't want your man. I'm not on here to get a man. I'm not a 304. I'm a wife and I'm a
If you
person.
can't say something positive, don't say it at all.
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell a story. Like a story that's on the internet and that's not far-fetched from being true.
Alright, well, I'm ready to go.
All right, baby. So the moral of the story is don't want what other people have, and don't worry about what I'm fucking wearing. Why are you worried about me wearing a shirt and completely covered? Why are you worried about it? Because it's attractive? Is that why you're worried about it? Because otherwise, don't worry about my clothing. You don't fucking buy them. Did you see my husband? Like, stop. It's really not becoming of you. Anyway, back to the story is do not let people take advantage of you. Do not let money be the factor of you will sell your soul or do anything. Do not do it. You're just jealous because you don't have one. My husband compliments me all the time, honey. So don't look at other people's lives and think, oh, I want that life, or oh, I want what this person has and I want that. You know, just don't do it because you don't know what they did to get it. You don't know what they did. David, I just told the story. You'll have to go back and rewind it. And when I get done, since people are effing crazy, I will put the link below so people will know that it's actually a story that came from the internet. And they talk about a lot of other stories. And yeah, it's just, you know, anytime someone tries to talk on here, it's like people are so rude and disturbing, worrying about what I look like, worrying about this, worrying about that, instead of worrying about their own life, you know? Like, worry about your... Hang on, I'm gonna tell my husband. Hey, babe. Hey. He's finishing mowing the yard, so I'll tell him in just a moment. But anyways, the moral of the story is don't want what everybody else has because of the fact that you don't know what they're doing to get it, and you don't want to have to sell your soul just to have, you know, things in this world. Things, materialistic things don't go with you when you die. Why, you know, like, just, I think it's horrible that these people, back in my day when I was growing up, we didn't have social media. We had like the magazines and stuff like that, but we didn't have social media, you know, and most things that's on social media is a freaking lie. It's a lie. They don't even live that way. All the things, the food and all the stuff that they're showing you is temporary, honey. It's temporary, but you don't know how they got it. And if you had to do one day of their life, I'm sure you probably wouldn't want it. Besides that, not all money is good money. Just remember that. Not all money is good money. It's just really not. Just like I have problems right now from people wanting to say things about me just because I'm wearing a shirt, you know? Like, get over it, weirdo. Like, you're an effing weirdo. For real. I don't know what's wrong with people nowadays, but this is for somebody out there who needs to hear it. That materialistic things are not everything, and be very careful who you deal with on the internet and what kind of situation that you get yourself into, because, honey, these days, you could just be gone. That's it. Gone. Nobody ever see you again. All because of what? All because you wanted money, you know. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't think you would do that either. But anyways, um, I don't know what they're saying. They're just being negative and mean, and I don't have time for it. I'm getting ready to go eat some breakfast with my husband and enjoy my day. And I hope that all of you enjoy your day. And next time I come live, I will probably find another video and chat about that one too. But yeah, I'm just like getting worried about these kids out here because they all want materialistic things, but they're wanting to get it in a bad way, and it's just really sad. The moral of it, like, I could never ever live with myself if I had to do any of that kind of stuff. Like, no, I would probably do something, and it wouldn't be good because I could never live with it. I could never. Besides that, like I said, they're coming back, and the money that they got, they're having to spend it all on their medication and all on all that stuff because they're so sick. So money is not always good money, and, you know, just be careful. And if you're a man, wrap your stuff, because that high five is going around like as if it's a cold right now, and people do not care. Okay, that's a cute one. That's a cute one. Statham, that's a cute one. Sat Yeah, that's a cute one. That's a cute one. I like that. I like that one. That one's cute. Okay, so moral of the story. Want what you have. Don't worry about what other people have. Love you for you. And just listen. Kindness goes a long way. So be kind. It doesn't cost anything to be kind. Be kind, love yourself, enjoy your life, because we're not promised 5 minutes. We're not promised 5 minutes of our life. So enjoy what life you have right now. Enjoy the small things. Just like enjoy being with your family, enjoy being with your dog, enjoy being with your peacock, whatever it is, go enjoy it. And just know that half the stuff on the internet is lies. You know, yes, my story is from third world countries. Like they went from North America to or Africa, North Africa, or they went from Africa, North Africa, South Africa to Dubai. So yeah, they're from other countries. Yeah. But the women here in the United States are doing it as well. And that's why I'm just putting out a warning. Be careful, because you don't know. You really they're these Arabic men are really given diseases, and the people are coming back. And yeah, they got the luxury and stuff, but for how long? Because now they're getting so sick they can't live. Okay, it's not just their their soul and their insides anymore. Now it's literally tearing their bodies up. Does that make sense? Like, it's sad. And I feel bad that they wanted money so bad that they even did that. Like, as a mom, I wish, like, their mom could have said something. You know what I'm saying? All right, everybody. My daughter's trying to call me. My husband and I are going to go eat breakfast. Just know that not everything is what it seems. Be careful with the people in this world, and don't always want the frivolous stuff, because, listen, materialistic stuff, you can't take it with you. Okay? So if you ain't got the Louis Vuitton bag, or you ain't got the most beautiful shoes or the most beautiful clothing, that's okay. You get what you can afford and you make it look nice. I buy stuff all the time. I buy my stuff on sale and I make it look like $1 million. And you can do the same thing. Until next time, I love you. You have a rocking day. You have an awesome day as well. You eat good. I will see you tomorrow. I will be putting out a video probably on a tarot reading, and you can look at some of my other videos. And just be kind to one another, please. Because if one of those, I wish that somebody would talk to these girls or be a mom to these girls and let them know that once they break their spirit, once they sell their soul, they're never going to be the same again. It's kind of like a man said, one of the actors was talking about, once you give your manhood up, you know, that you can never go back to being a man. And it's so true. I mean, imagine if you was made to do these horrible things, and I didn't put it in graphic detail, because that's just not, I can't do that on here. But there was some graphic detail, and there was some that he couldn't even put on there. So I love you too, redheaded, and I will talk to you soon, babe. I've been going through it, so I will talk to all of you soon. I want you guys to just be kind to one another. And, just like my husband sat here and watched, and he was just like, he was sickened because nobody was kind to me. He was standing over there. I didn't even know it. And he was looking at his phone at the comments. And that's why he said what he said was at least somebody can be kind to me. Because what am I doing that's wrong? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't see anything on my body. I'm putting my makeup on and I'm telling a story. And yes, I used to date a black guy. I don't look at people with color, okay? So have a magical day. I will call you. Um, I will call you and let you know what's been going on. And you'll have to rewind it to the beginning and you'll figure out some, okay? You was kind and you was funny. You was really funny and I appreciate you. I really do. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna go live. We're gonna do makeup and I'm gonna show you my new wig that I got in. And then I'll do a review on it and everything. Don't forget to hit up my Amazon store. And yeah, well-respected men are few and far between these days. And if you're kind to me, I'm definitely kind to you. But sometimes I have to put people in their place because I'm not a pushover. And I'm damn sure not a 304. Okay? All right. Mwah. I'm out of here.